Hey y'all, Tess here. Welcome to Facebook Live. Today is June 23rd, and I'm gonna give a couple of tips today. I'm in a networking group. We meet every Thursday morning. It looks like I might not have the best service, but we'll keep trying. I'm the education coordinator for a group that meets every Thursday morning in Danville, and I get to talk about different business ideas and different tips and kind of education on networking and what works and do's and don'ts and fun things like that. So I'm going to actually share with you a little bit of what I shared with the group this morning. We're in a middle of a series right now, but I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that. So in the series we're talking about 10 tips to grow your professional network, and today so some of the things that we've talked about in the past: be more helpful. That's a great way to grow your professional network. Be more visible. Meet lots of people. You want to brag about yourself, but in a humble, good manner. And then also be intentional, which I did a live broadcast a couple of weeks ago about how to be more intentional with your networking and asking for what you want. So today we talked about how to think long term, and this is really going to make a big difference in your business, especially if you take a few minutes and you're like, okay, where's my business going to be 5 years from now? If you want to still be doing the same thing, you need to be building relationships. And so that was one of the main things about thinking long term. It's really interesting. I started networking here in the San Francisco Bay Area like a little over 2 years ago, and so I actually remember the first networking group I went to. I could probably name every single person who was there. It was right over here at Elephant Bar, and so but it's interesting. Yes, I did business then with the people I met, but a lot of the people that I met 2 years ago when I first started networking with, I'm doing business with now. So just by keeping those relationships, and maybe it wasn't the best time, for us to do business together 2 years ago, but by keeping in touch, I'm able to get business done now. Yeah. Okay, so connections open doors, but relationships close deals. So by connecting with people either on LinkedIn or Facebook, you're going to open more opportunities, but when you build relationships with people through social media, that's when you're going to close more deals. And networking is not just about exchanging business cards and getting to your 500 plus connections on LinkedIn. It's really about staying in touch with those people and really building a relationship that you both know, like, and trust each other. And this takes time. You have to be patient with this. Of course, some people you're going to meet and click with right away and going to get business done and everything like that, but that's not going to happen with everybody. So building your long-term relationships really takes a lot of time. So just be patient with that. This was really a great idea. So this week, I actually reached out. Somebody just popped into my head, and I thought about her a couple times throughout the week. So I just sent her an email. I'm like, hey, I was, just thinking about you. I haven't seen you in a while. And she responded that she's really been dealing with some personal stuff lately. So it's interesting, like, how people pop into your head and they might be needing, that extra little support. And so who are like 5 to 10 people that you can think of off the top of your head that you're just like, I need to call them, and it's like month after month goes by and you're not connecting with them. Call those people. Those are great people to connect with, and make time to do that, because that's really what's going to grow those relationships and build those alliances. And you never know who, what power partner might come out of that. So that was kind of my tidbit for today. I know that a lot of people have been commenting about my videos in my car and everything, so I'm actually moving on Saturday. So my plan is to do, videos at my new house, which I'm really excited about. But for now, I like doing them in my car, but I love talking about topics that you want to be educated on. So if you're looking for some, if you have a social media question or business related question or networking or self-development, anything like that, comment below and I will cover that topic in one of my future live chats. I'm on here every day, usually between like 1 and 4-ish, but would love to cover that and even chat with you live. So if you're ever watching live and you have a question for me, you can always comment it below and I can actually see your comments that come through. So anything that you can say, I can address right here. So Facebook Live is really fun. I encourage you to try it out for your business. So I've gotten a lot of amazing feedback from starting with Facebook Live. It's really helped me gain a ton more exposure, and definitely learned a lot about Facebook and the fun things that you can do with Facebook when you start doing Facebook Live. So if you are a small business owner and you have not yet tried out the Facebook Live, I definitely say give it a whirl. If you want to contact me, I do free consultations. I can help you, give you some tips, or just kind of walk you through it. If you need your hand held a little bit, would be more than happy to do that. Again, my name is Tess Owen. I live here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Social media marketing is my gig, and I'm here to be a resource for you. So thanks so much for stopping by and watching this today. If you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. And we talked about how to build long-term relationships, think long-term about your marketing strategy, and what are you going to do? Don't put off your social media. Start it now, because that's a great way to keep in touch with people, keep up with who needs what for their businesses or their personal life, and you can really grow your business that way. So thanks, guys. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.